Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. So today we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead in the next 7 days from the time you're finding this reading. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when it was recorded. Just when you're finding it, this is your next 7 days. To do that, to pick a pile that's aligned with you, you do need to get in touch with your intuition. Sometimes people take a deep breath, they close their eyes, they take a couple moments. Some people know right away, you know, either like this pile, I like this number, I like the number on the timestamp, I like the pile indicator. Just trust it, and then what's in the pile should relate to your week. That's for all pick a pile or pick a card readings on YouTube. Just make sure you're checking in with your intuition, and if you start listening to a reading and it's just not hitting you, it just might not be your reading. I might not be your reader this day or on this day or at this time. So always keep that in mind. Okay, so with that said, we have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, I picked angels, different angels for all the toppers today, or the pile indicators. I'm not sure why, it just was called to. So this first little angel, we have this pewter angel. She's on a little hanger, and it says, "All is well with my soul." So there is pile 1's angel. Pile 2, I picked this rose quartz angel. It's a pretty little angel here, made out of rose quartz. And pile 3, I've had this angel for a very long time. It's my little porcelain angel. It has like a little horn or trumpet calling, whatever they do, with this little gold tassel here for pile 3. So again, take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, maybe you just have a really big week, or there's something in another pile you needed to hear. So I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen. The timestamps will be in the description box below. If I remember, I'll put one in the pinned comments. I always forget that. But you can check there, or underneath the video, there should be the little sections of the video. So, all right, guys, I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. We are going over what you can expect in the week ahead. You picked this lovely angel that says, "All is well with my soul." So let's get into this. Always remember, this is a timeless reading. Doesn't matter when it's recorded. This is your next 7 days, and these are the things to keep in mind, to look out for, to know that's going to happen. I'll be doing tarot and oracle cards. We'll do a special section on love, as well as letters and charms. So I always start with our tarot. We're using the Tarot of Aphrodite that was donated to the channel by the deck creator. It's a lovely, beautiful, amazing deck of all fine art pictures. The link is in the description. Okay, so you guys have the Fates and the Two of Swords. So the Fates in this deck, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about things, you know, turning in your favor, the Wheel of Luck turning in your favor. It always turns. So, but then combined with this Two of Swords, there could be some sort of decision you have to make around what you want to do with some choices or some opportunities that are coming up for you, pile 1. So this is the week that, you know, things are turning, things are changing and shifting, and this is fated events, destiny, karma, or soul contracts, things of that nature. And with the Two of Swords, there's some sort of choice. Now, some of you may feel stuck. The Two of Swords can be a stuck energy, an indecision. We'll see what comes up in the rest of the cards. It might attach and maybe help with this. I'm not really sure. But just know that things are changing, things are shifting this week, and there's possibly going to be a need to make some sort of choice on these changes, or choices on your fate moving forward. And even though it's a contradiction, I do personally believe in fated events and free will. But that's, I guess, a conversation for a different day. I know some people are one or the other. I'm both. And it makes sense in my head. Okay, anyways, moving along. You guys, for your Lenormand, we have the writer and the letter. So the writer is usually some sort of news, unexpected visitor. The letter is information. This could be some sort of unexpected message coming in. We do have a candlelight here, so maybe possibly at night, some sort of letter coming in, some sort of information. But the writers are usually like a visitor or something coming up unexpected. So again, you guys got the letter with that. So there's some sort of unexpected information, maybe a text from somebody, a message from somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. Again, this isn't something that should be planned. Also, some of you guys could have been waiting for some sort of news on something, and this is the week that you kind of get that. Maybe that's where something comes in that's faded, that you have to make some sort of choice around. All right, next you have make necessary sacrifices. So there's something coming up this week that you may need to make a sacrifice, maybe make a choice around getting rid of things that no longer serve you. The way this honestly feels, and this isn't an easy choice, and this may be what you're feeling stuck about, there may be a need to do what's best for yourself and not what's best for someone else. And that can make you feel like it's a hard choice, but there's a lesson tied into this, especially with the fates being here, this Wheel of Fortune energy. And I talked about karma, our life lessons, things of that nature. There's some sort of choice around you making the necessary sacrifices to get this thing that you want. Okay. And that doesn't sound like the most appealing thing, but sometimes, our choices are, again, about cutting the things that no longer serve us. It doesn't make it an easy choice, but it's necessary to move forward with where you're trying to go. Next, you guys have 999. So 999 here, nines are typically the end of a cycle to begin again. It says lesson learned. It says culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion, which is kind of very indicative of this kind of vibe coming in for your week. It says, take stock of your accomplishments and how you have arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. So, it's like if you do make this necessary kind of whatever sacrifice, it's like, oh, they got the lesson, here's your reward kind of vibe. So that's kind of a nice interjection energy with that. All right, we have the Chariot. So traditionally in the tarot, the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, and it's about forward momentum. This card says, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. So whatever is going on, again, this is a week of things shifting and moving. Some of you guys could be literally moving, but you're being reminded to stay focused, stay strong, and move with confidence. Like the stuff that you've learned, whatever sacrifice you have to make, it's gonna go in your favor. And the Fate is a card of good luck coming in. All right, next we have the Winged Seer. You see clearly, clairvoyance. So you guys are very, very intuitive. Some of you guys actually may see visions. You may have a gift to see potential timelines, things that could happen. So you could kind of, use that gift that you have to see clearly of where you want to go and how that kind of plays out. Also, I feel like somebody, I know you guys are watching a tarot reading, but I have a feeling like somebody's going to go get some sort of reading from some sort of seer this week as well. Or maybe you have a chance where you're walking by a store that has psychic readings and you're like, I feel drawn to do this. I feel like there's a nod here for somebody. Again, only if that situation comes up again, it'll feel very serendipitous. If you're like, I don't know what to do about this choice, and then you happen to be walking by something, maybe do that. Again, that's just for somebody, but that's how I see it happening. So I'm not sure who that message is for, but anyways, but the rest of you guys, there is about some clarity coming in and being able to make this choice. Maybe if you make this, if you're having a hard time making that choice, you might just need to make the sacrifice to see that clearly. All right, we have the Sun. So the Sun is a very beautiful energy, but the Sun the way this is coming in is shining on some truths here. There's some things being illuminated in your week to help you see clearly. So pay attention to all the things that are being shown to you this week, the things that seem to be highlighted in your week, because they're trying to show you the way, the path forward that you want to go. Like this feels like very divine intervention. Like there could be some information that just keeps popping up unexpectedly. Like, why does this information about XYZ keep coming up? And it's because like you're being shown the way to move forward. But I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of work, healing, upgrading, so to speak, and it's like all now being shown to you. And because of what you've went through with this lessons learned, like you're gonna make the choice that you need to move forward. All right, next we have discover. Look at the early dewdrops before the sun disappears with the, or before they disappear with the morning sun. Sorry, I totally butchered that. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning. So, you know, I had this information about like maybe some sort of information coming in at nighttime. And now here's something like to like pay attention to in the morning. So if you get some sort of information at night that you have to make a choice on, maybe sleep on it and wait till the morning. But the first thing when you wake up, like as you're kind of coming into your day, ask yourself, what do I want to do about this choice? And I think you'll be seeing it clearly then as the sun comes up, kind of vibe. All right, I did not pull your guys' tea leaf. I kind of felt like I always try to pull these in my week aheads, and I'm like, I want to pull them on screen. So let's see. You guys have success. They're so big, I have to split it into two things. Oh, and we have man, dealing or relationship with a man. So there's some sort of successful dealing this week with a man. No, it's a little broad, but there you go. So dealing with a relationship or dealings or relationship, this could be someone you're in a relationship with. This could be successful. This could be just someone that you have a, you know, interaction with, but very successful. All right, let's do our love, and then we'll do letters and charms. Pile one, love. What do they need to know about love this week? Pile one's love, okay. Spy, all right. Potentially someone's keeping an eye on you, someone's spying on you. Also, I feel like some of you are going to be spying on somebody. Maybe you find out some sort of information while you're spying on someone, or just keeping an eye. Like we do have the social media icons here. But yeah, or someone could be just watching your stuff, keeping an eye on you. So you can get more information about that. We have a Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And the sun again, Leo energy here. I meant to say Leo energy with the sun. So with love, you know, we did have success with a man. So there could be some sort of successful relationship if you guys are in a relationship with a male figure. The spying is interesting, and I pulled these to go along with it. So the energy that goes along with this spying is an energy of recognition, an energy of even give and take, and happiness. So some of you guys, while you're checking someone's social media, you could see a recognition to you. Someone could post something about you that makes you really happy, something like that. I don't know. Someone could comment on how well you're doing that makes you feel really good, something like that. Because again, the energy that went along with this spying is really good energy. So that's to do with your love situations this week, guys. All right, let's do our letters and charms. Move all these bags over. All my things. All right, I'm going to start with our angel number message. So let's see. Angel number. We have a 0, a 2, and a 3. So 23 is your angel number this week. Let's look in our Kyle Gray angel number book. It says, you are being guided by ascended masters at this time. Trust the path you're on is perfect for your current situation. Again, with the fates here, you know, things, if you're making a choice around do I keep going forward, it does really feel like you're on the perfect path for your current situation. So there's your reminder. I also feel the need to give a nod to Michael Jordan with that 23. Not sure why, but there we go. Maybe my friend Heather is watching this and that's a joke that we have. Maybe she's washing this pile. Anywho, all right. So for your zodiac sign, so this could be your sign. This could be someone's that you're dealing with heavily, this sign, or the energy of this sign. Pile 1, Libra. So Libra, relationships are highlighted, partnerships, being fair and balanced. And the 4th house, which is about home. This also is ruled by Cancer. We already talked about Cancer once today. So finding balance in relationships and home. Somebody could be moving in together with each other with that combined energy as well. All right, let's move to letters. So with the letters, they spell words a lot. I miss them usually. So if you guys drop them in the comments, I appreciate that. They can be someone's initials. They could be locations. And let's see what we got. Pile 1's letters. I love this reading so much. I just want to say that. Okay, we have an H-I-P, so hip, E, an M, and an X. Somebody could be dealing with their ex this week. We could be hip. So you can have something with your hip. You could be hip to something. I wish we had an S. I'd say Pims. It makes me think of this drink, but I don't know if that's how it's spelled. Maybe it's Pim. We have him. You guys had dealings with a man. So someone with the pronouns of he, him. And we have he again. Someone could be hemming up something, like hemming up the, fixing your hem. Maybe someone's hem is going to go out. Maybe someone's hip's going to go out. No, all right. I'm going to stop. Anyways, whatever, if you guys, anything that I missed, I'm sure I missed some words. If you guys will drop that in the comments, I appreciate that. And let's move on to our charms. So pile 1, what else do they need to know about their week, please? What else do we need to let them know about pile 1's week? Okay, we only had a couple. We have a Page of Pentacles. So some sort of offerings coming in, a tangible offering. Some of you guys could be getting a gift. This letter and writer, I meant to say that also can be about a package arriving. So some of you guys could be getting some sort of gift in the mail. This also, with my love readings, my guides, it's an apology signifier for me. So someone could also be getting some sort of apology this week. We have the Crown. So I'm reminding you to treat yourself, take moments for self-care this week. It's very important. We have the Elephant with its trunk up, which is a signifier of good luck. I'm also going to nod to family, things to do with family and being nostalgic and reminiscing on something. There could be some sort of family memory or something that comes up this week that's important as well. All right, we have this compass, and it says, it's not really moving. It's stuck on something. Okay. Love will find a way. So there's some sort of like direction around love. Maybe you're stuck in a certain direction with this. I don't know why my compass isn't moving. Anyways, maybe it's stuck in there. But love will find a way. Yeah, because no matter where I move it, it's not really, there it goes. I'm like, north is that way. Okay. Anyways, so love will find a way. As I said that 75 times. So there's some sort of direction or path coming with love. And then we have this little ship. Some of you guys can be planning some sort of cruise. It does say Croatia, so that could be important to some of you. Floating on the body of water and thinking like, okay, I'm trying not to stumble over what I'm trying to say. It all just came in. All right, I'm being reminded of a quote about your comfort zones, and I'm going to butcher it, so I apologize, but hopefully you'll get the sentiment about ships staying in the harbor are safe, but that's not what they were made for. So there may be a need to go out of your comfort zone, pile 1. Yeah, you might be safe where you are, you're safe in the harbor, but ships were meant to sail. And so you were meant to sail too. So don't get too stuck in one place because you're comfortable there. There is no growth and comfort. There is no, if you're comfortable in your place and you don't want to go anywhere, rock on, that's fine. But this message is coming in like, if you want more of your life, sometimes it means stepping out of the things that you've known and going a little bit outside of the box or outside of your comfort zone to find the things that you want. Okay. All right, so there are your letters and charms, pile one. If they mean anything else to you, please always honor that. If you care to share what a charm means to you, I always appreciate hearing that as well. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Natasha, if you're watching this channel, for donating this deck to the channel. It's very, very beautiful. And thank you guys so very much, and have a good week. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 2, you picked the beautiful Rose Quartz Angel, and we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead, in the next 7 days from the time you're finding this timeless reading. So I always like to start with tarot, then we'll do oracle cards, as well as a special section on love and letters and charms. So our tarot today is the Tarot of Aphrodite that was donated to the channel by the deck creator, Natasha. And it is a stunning deck, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. The link to her Etsy shop will be in the description box if you are a tarot fan and like to collect decks. It's a beautiful deck to have. So your cards, we have the Chariot and we have the Seven of Cups. So a lot of watery energy here, so there could be a lot of emotional stuff going on this week. The Chariot is represents Cancer. In the tarot, or the zodiac sign Cancer. It's very interesting imagery here. I love this deck. Like, it's all fine art inspired, but very, very beautiful. With this message, there's going to be choices. So some of these choices could be emotional based, but these are all choices that you're going to have about moving forward in your life. We could say choices. I also could say opportunities. This feels like you're being guided maybe in a certain direction if you choose to follow. We have these two kind of geese, swans, not sure, birds. Let's go with birds that are kind of pulling this chariot along. This little cherub is kind of in the back here. So some of you guys may be leaving love behind. I don't know why that message came in that way this week, and moving forward with what you want. Maybe some other opportunities, some other choices here. The Seven of Cups can also be about getting stuck in fantasy and overthinking or wishful thinking. So just keep that in mind, like use that in your favor. Use your imagination to take you to where it is that you're trying to go in this life. So yeah, this is a week of forward momentum and choices around where you're trying to go, and trying to figure that out. We'll see what else came up. So you guys have the Ship and the Journal. So possibly, again, figuring out where it is that you want to go. The Ship is about a journey. It's about travel. Some of you guys could be traveling. The Chariot is indicative of travel as well. Maybe making some choices. Maybe you have a big bucket list you're coming up with this week, and actually writing that all down. Also, for some of you, if you at one time in your life wrote a long list of everything you wanted to do, everything you wanted to accomplish, and you feel like you've gotten off track from that, go find that letter, go find that message. Some of you guys may be just coming across it, and kind of revisit that and go, where is it that I wanted to go? Where do I want my life to take me? Where do I want to explore? What do I want to study? And kind of figure that out. If you've never written that down, writing things down on paper, especially if you're trying to manifest or bring things into your life and putting it somewhere you can see, is a very powerful tool to use. So this could be about you brainstorming about where it is that you want life to take you, where you want to explore and adventure as well. All right, next we have accept disappointments gracefully. Don't shoot the messenger with this one, but there could be something that doesn't go your way this week, but you're being reminded to accept any disappointments gracefully. Just remember, the universe always has your back, and trust that if something doesn't work out for you that you wanted, it wasn't meant for you anyways, and there's something better. So one thing I like to say when, there's disappointments, and there always is in life, right, is, well, if it's not this, then better. If not this, then better. If this wasn't meant for me and I feel like it was, then there must be something better. And just hold on to that and accept what, again, what disappoints you in a graceful way, and just move on and just trust that the universe has your back. And if there was a door shut or there's a detour, there's a purpose for it. But your mindset about that is key here with this message. The energy this week for you guys is very interesting. I feel like I want to like rush through this. I feel very pushed forward in a good way. It's very exciting. So maybe you guys will feel that where you're like, whoa, this is just, it could be a really quick week for some of you guys as well. I just feel like so charged and energized right now. All right, your angel number card, we have 0110. So these are mirrored numbers. So that's usually also about reflection. The words here says belief system. So there could be something coming up in your belief system this week that you may need to reevaluate or just kind of review. But let me read the whole thing because it's very interesting. So it says, go after what you want. Go after what you want, pile 2. Unique, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude are your keywords. And then the message is, you're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Well, I would say that's a lovely message to get. So anything that makes you different, pile 2, embrace that. Like that's your gift to the world and use that to propel you forward. You know, nowadays I feel like there's so many things that are like everyone's trying to be like everybody else, and that's become like, it's kind of become boring. Everybody looks like each other, you know, everybody's getting all the stuff. Like embrace your differences and honor that, and like people will be more drawn. You're usually drawn to something that, or you notice things that are a little different. Use that to your advantage and in your favor this week, pile 2. And honor that. Like you're here to be different. Like how boring would that be if we were all alike, you know? So just really own and honor that this week. All right, we have angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Yeah, I kept getting that message about like the universe has your back, your angels got you, that kind of vibe. So there's another message here that your angels have you. They're protecting you. They're guiding you along if you choose to listen. They're kind of like these birds here moving you forward. Are you going to go with that flow or are you going to resist it kind of vibe, you know? And that kind of goes with this message also about accepting like the disappointments gracefully. Accept that wasn't meant for you. And you don't have to stress about it. You don't need to worry about it. You're allowed to be sad about something not working out, but don't stick there. Just know, okay, well, if as much as I wanted this wasn't for me, and that's okay. There's going to be something even better, and just allow it to unfold and go with the flow, you know, the path of least resistance, so to speak. Because it's trying, like your angels and your guides in the universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is trying to guide you to these things that you want, to these opportunities you're trying to bring in. You know, and just follow that path. Again, you have so many like messages of forward momentum, moving forward, being guided, going with the flow. Like it's a big, big message here. Okay. And the energy is insane, like in a good way. I'm like, whew. Okay, I have to catch my breath though. All right. Marie Masquerade. It says glamour, intrigue, and drama. So there could be some sort of chance to I mean, we could be very literal. You guys, some of you guys could be going to a masquerade ball, but this is glamour, intrigue, and drama. And this, this girl here, she's taking off her mask. So there may be like some truth being uncovered to you, unfolding. Oh, she's got a little ship in her hair. Just like the ship here. Well, hot damn. I didn't notice that until right this second. Okay. So yeah, forward momentum, going on an adventure, allowing yourself to go on an adventure, allowing the intrigue of something to pull you in, the excitement about something to move you forward, like following the things that light you up kind of message. And again, with the masks being taken off, I feel like you're going to see something more clearly this week. Like something's being uncovered and shown to you. All right. You have Kuan Yin for your card, number 27, and compassion. So you're being guided to either approach something with compassion, either for yourself or someone else this week. You may be receiving compassion from somebody else. But move forward with compassion in your heart on something. I feel like this is a sidebar from most of this message has been kind of intertwined. This does feel separate. So there just may be need for you to approach something with compassion this week. And this feels like somebody with compassion. All right, you guys got 2 secret guard messages. We do have forgiveness. It says a crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. I know Mark Twain has a similar line like that, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. But Mark Twain might be important for some of you. But yeah, forgiveness is needed this week, maybe with compassion and forgiveness. Also, this could be for yourself, like honoring yourself with forgiveness and compassion and grace as you work through something maybe that didn't go your way. And then we have persevere, leave no stone unturned. So if something has knocked you down, pile 2, and it's okay if it's hard, but you're being guided here to move forward, to keep going, to trust that the universe has your back, to persevere, to keep moving forward, you know, realize all the options you have in front of you. And maybe this disappointment was here to open up a bunch of doors. And, you know, one might have closed, but it feels like a bunch of things have opened up for you, but you might have to choose to see that. So that also may, you know, involve some compassion and forgiveness, either for yourself, for someone else, or the situation. And persevere through it all. All right, your tea leaf cards. I decided I wanted to start pulling these on screen because sometimes they're so funny when I'm pulling them and they just go together and I'm like, whoa, but I'm like, I wish people saw that. But okay, so we have older man. We have dealings or relationship with an older man. So this could be an older, you know, masculine figure in your life that's highlighted this week. And let's see what we know about that. Okay, and we have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So there could be some sort of, this feels like a grandparent or something like that. Some of you guys could be making a home with someone who's significantly older than you, something like that. But it says emotionally secure, a loving family is important to you. So there's something about a loving family and an older man, older masculine figure in your life is highlighted. I feel like that's going to be very different for a lot of you. But there you go. All right, next we're gonna go over love, and then we'll do our letters and charms. So pile 2, what do they need to know about love this week? Pile 2 is love. We have chemistry, so we have chemistry popping in. And let's pull a couple tarot cards to go along with this chemistry card and get more information on this chemistry card. Okay. We have a 10 of Pentacles and a 4 of Pentacles, so earth signs. So something very abundant, someone that also could work in finance. This is also something of like not wanting to let go or holding on to with this 4 of Pentacles. So you could just be having a lot of chemistry with someone who's very either stable financially or an earth sign, but also something you really want to hold on to, pile 2. So there you go. All right, let's do our letters and charms. All these over. I have all these things. Okay. Oh no, where's my angel number book? Okay. Our other angel number for the week. So pile 2's angel number. We have a 5. A 5. So 5/5s are usually about change. We have a 559. So let's see what our book, handy dandy angel number book. 559. Your true self and physical self are forming a divine connection. Feel whole within and reap the benefits of wellness in your life. So there's a message around wellness here, something possibly changing and shifting when it comes to your physical body. Okay. All right, next we're going to pull a zodiac dice. So this could be your sign, someone that you're dealing with heavily this week sign, or the energy of this sign. So what do we have for pile 2? We have Pisces. I also guided to say pay attention to your dreams this week when Pisces pops up. This also can be about endings, secrets, spirituality could be highlighted, gifts as well, like spiritual gifts. And 5. So this is the 5th house, which is ruled by Leo. So Pisces, Leo energy here. The 5th house is about playful. It's also about children. It can be about affairs and dating and romance. Things of that nature, creativity, things that like childlike enthusiasm is kind of like the energy of pile 5. See, some of you could have some really fun dreams. I don't know. But there's your dice. So let's get your letters. Where did I put my letter back? I'm losing my mind. Oh, just kidding. I had it on my lap. All right. So with the letters, this could be someone's initials. It usually spells words. I usually miss them. I love it when you guys are kind to me and put them in the comments. So let's get some letters for pile 2, please. Letters for pile 2. All right, we have a Q, a G, an F, an R, another G, so double letters, triple letters, G, G, G. We got a little bit of a GR, an F and a Y. So all of a sudden I feel like saying Gryffindor. There could be a Harry Potter thing. We do have Fry. I don't know what else words to make out of that. Rye, that's a nickname for my daughter. I don't know. If you guys know what words are there, please drop them in the comments. There's your letters, and let's get some charms. So this energy still pile 2. Wow. Okay. Kind of take a deep breath through this. And it's not bad. I keep needing to remind you that this is an energy of excitement, and I'm excited for you guys. Wherever this week is taking you, it's very exciting. Okay. Charms. Boop. Okay. So we have 2 more tarot cards. So we have a 2 of Wands. So this is about figuring out our next steps and where we're trying to go in our future, indicative of the rest of this. And the Knight of Pentacles. So slow and steady action wins the race. Consistency is going to be key with whatever you're trying to accomplish. This also could be someone coming towards you with some sort of plan about the future. That could be an earth sign. All right, let's see. We have 2 cameras. Wow, okay. So someone could be doing something with photography this week. This is also about memories. This could be about someone looking at your social media. But we have 2 cameras. This also could be about stopping and honoring the moment. There's also, gosh, I'm getting so many different like quotes that I can't quite access. But there's a quote about photography, and the idea behind it is like you have to take a lot of pictures. Like goodness gracious. Do I have my phone close to me? I feel like I need to look this up real quick, guys. Sorry. Photography quote. And it's one that I love. So hopefully I can find it real quick. Let me just... because I think it's important. So no, of course I'm not finding the one that I want. Oh, here it is. Okay. Life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important and capture the good times. Develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. So that really goes into the, if something doesn't work out, and this perseverance, develop from the negative stuff that happens this week or has happened, and just take another shot at it. And if anyone has done photography, especially back in the day when you couldn't just see it digitally, you had to take so many shots to get a perfect one. If anyone's ever done modeling or anything like that, there's hundreds and hundreds of shots these photographers take just to find that perfect one. So sometimes it's a reminder that sometimes you have to try and try and try again, and failure's okay. But as you persevere, as you're consistent in your efforts, you will get to that thing you're trying to get. Just sometimes it takes a lot of effort, or a lot of no's, or a lot of rejection, or a lot of things that doesn't seem to work out to get there. And that's okay. And not being dismantled or set back when things don't exactly go your way or don't develop the way that you want, but to keep going, because that's all it takes. It's just the difference between failure and success is the people that are successful have worked through a lot more failures and they never gave up and they kept going. And I know sometimes it's hard to see successful people. You're like, oh, they're lucky, or they just did this. I promise you, most people, I'm sure there's people that are lucky out there, but most people that are successful have had failure after failure after failure after failure. The only thing difference about them is they never gave up and they kept going. And yeah, some of us might have started off in different points in our life or different points into something and had help here, but I promise you, failure after failure after failure, and they just kept going. So there's a reminder there. Okay. Oh, all right. On a fun note, we have this little martini glass. Looks like kind of like a lemon drop martini. Maybe going out with friends, having some drinks. We'll get a lighthearted message in there because I'm just going. We have Boo, so something surprising coming up that you weren't expecting this week. We have the Ladybug, which is all about luck. So good luck coming your way. And then we have your friends are highlighted this week, pile 2. So I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys so much for being here. If a charm means something else to you, please always honor that. If you care to share what one means to you, I love hearing that as well. And thank you guys so much for spending time with me on my absolute favorite reading that I love to do. So I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this porcelain angel here, the gold tassel that I've had for a very long time. So let's see what is going on with your week, pile 3. I always like to start with our tarot. Our tarot today, the deck we are using was donated to the channel by the actual deck creator, Natasha. This is the Tarot of Aphrodite. So thank you so much. If you're a tarot collector, I have her Etsy link in the description box. Beautiful deck. So your tarot today. So we'll be doing tarot, oracle cards, special section of love, and letters and charms. So you guys, your week is an Ace of Wands and a Queen of Cups. So there's a message here about some sort of new passionate beginning. This involves something, it could be matters of the heart, could be something that you're deeply emotionally attached to, like it doesn't have to be a person. I know most people go to that line in thinking it doesn't have to be. Now it could be. This could be having some sort of passionate encounter with somebody that's very fulfilling on a heart level. But this also could be some sort of new creative adventure that really is just something that ultimately fulfills you in such a deep way with this Queen of Cups energy. So I love that for you, pile 3. All right, next we have the bouquet and the bear. And you know what? I don't know what this combination means. Oh my gosh. I totally blanking. So, un momento, por favor. Even as tarot readers don't know everything. This is the Lenormand, so this isn't my normal thing, but I really like these cards. So this combination is about an influencer. So there could be an influencer this week, or you could be an influencer. This is overbearing generosity, powerful art, sweets and candy, imposing invitation, a big gift, bold colors, large display, huge appreciation, big bouquet of flowers, or big presentation. So the bear is kind of like big energy, strong energy, sometimes overbearing energy. And the bouquet is about appreciation. It's flowers, it's gifts, it's things like that. So this just could be some sort of big gift. For some of you guys, that could be a really awesome thing. But there was a couple mentions about something being overbearing. So there could be someone that's like really trying really hard to shower you with affection. You may or may not like that this week, pile 2 or pile 3. Some of you guys may, again, because this isn't all bad. This is just a big gesture coming in for you guys from somebody. Or something like, I like when I read powerful art, it got highlighted by my guides. So some of you guys could be coming by some piece of artwork. I'm being drawn to say that because of this deck that we're using. This is all like famous artwork. But there could be something that you come across this week in art. Maybe that could stir your soul and actually spark some sort of new creation or new creative adventure for yourself. So keep an eye out for that. All right, but moving along, we have correct your mistakes. So there's a message here around staying on top of something. If something doesn't go your way, or say you do something that you maybe didn't even mean, or you did, whatever, but you're like starting to feel regretful, or the moment it happens, don't allow something to get to that regretful eating away at your soul energy. Like that's not going to serve you. So there's going to be a need to correct some sort of mistake. If you make a mistake, it might just be like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Or I'm sorry if blah, blah, blah. Like fix it in the moment. Now, if there is something from your past that's really bothering you, if you can fix it, correct that mistake, it's going to be like energy changing for you this week. like there might be a need for some of you to swallow your pride if you have a hard time saying you're wrong. But it's going to be very beneficial for you to fix this thing, because the energy of it, the energy of this mistake or regret or whatever it is for you is not serving you at this point, and you can fix it. So just try. Okay. Next, you guys have 2323 is your number. It says endless cycles. Now the key words here are charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive, circumstances, and patterns. So there's some sort of cycles going on this week. Repetitive numbers, 2323. The message here, it says, there's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Wow. Okay. I'm going to read that one more time because I feel like the tempo of me reading that. There is some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So there, you're being pushed to not stay in a cycle of something, to push through it, possibly go and correct a mistake. Maybe this is a mistake you keep making and it's just energetically keeping you, and you keep making the same pattern, and you need to change it and move beyond this, because it's just, if it's bringing you down, if your situation's causing you to feel lacking luster, lacking passion, it might just be some sort of change that you need to do, and then the rest of your life will follow. And I get that sometimes that stuff is scary, but it's going to be worth it. Pay attention for the number 23 this week as well, guys. All right, next you have Star. It says, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, positivity. I feel like this all goes together. Like, if you can be brave enough to change this mistake or change this pattern, those hard times are going to be over and you have the chance to move forward. All right, next we have Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea, an aha moment. So we have an ace here. Aces are new beginnings. The wands is, again, of creativity or passion. So there's some sort of, it's like divine timing to have this wonderful idea, to have this aha moment. And, you know, this color of orange all being here, and the color of pumpkin is the color of the sacral chakra, which is kind of like that passion, that wands energy anyways, the energy of creation. So this is a highly, like, almost spontaneous energy coming in for you, pile 3, of like change and excitement and something big coming in that like just sparks you to move. But this is going to involve following your heart. And again, possibly changing a repeated pattern that's kept you stuck. All right, next you have adaptability. Card number 1. So new beginnings here. So you may need to be adaptable. You need to change. Again, get out of the rut. This is the week to change these old patterns. If you have a rut that's, you know, kept you maybe comfortable, but not going where you want to go, you're going to need to change it. You're going to need to adapt, pivot, make a different choice in order to move forward. All right, next we have breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea, violets, and ivy tangled around the eaves. So this kind of is like, as you're going through this, if you find yourself getting overwhelmed by these thoughts, it's okay. Take a deep breath. You can slow down. You don't have to go super fast with this. Again, I get that it's passionate, it's drawing you in, but just slow down and contemplate is what you want, what's around you, all the things that you're trying to accomplish in your life. What can you change and be adaptable and move out of these old patterns so you have this more abundance and happiness coming in. Like, if there's a pattern that's holding you back from having these new ideas, these new sparks, this new passion in your life, like, look at that, take a moment, again, slow down, take a moment and go, what can I change here? What can I adapt to bring this energy in? Because this could be really big for you guys in a really big, wonderful way. But it's kind of like that choice starts with you kind of vibe. All right, I'm going to pull our tea leaf cards. All right, we have that one. I'm just going to take this top one that flipped over. All right. So we have the hat. It says you will be playing a different role. So yeah, there's a new pattern coming on, so you may be shifting the hats that you wear this week. Maybe playing a different role. And we have the sun, which is a very happy card. It says happiness and well-being. So whatever, if you change this pattern, if you put on a new hat, some of you guys could be like shifting careers or something, or life purpose kind of vibe, but it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. All right, let's move on to love, and then we'll do our letters and charms. So let's see. I have a feeling some of you guys, this repeated pattern has to do with a person. Not everybody, but might be a need to correct something around that. All right, let's see. Pile 3 is love. Security. So there's security and love. I do have differences on the bottom of the pile, but all right, when it comes to this security, let's pull a tarot card or two. What is this security about? What information can we get about the security for their love life this week? Oh, an Ace of Pentacles. You know, I look at nests. Somebody could be moving in with a loved one or changing homes. I think of the nest and the home, and the Ace of Pentacles is a new tangible beginning. There could be a new level of security coming in your relationships this week. I'm going to give the 3 of Cups that's right here. There could be some sort of reunion, going out and meeting up with somebody that sparks something new and makes you feel secure in your connections. This also could be, you know, if you're in a committed relationship, again, maybe moving to a new house, talking about that, starting something new, starting a new pattern with each other as well. All right, let's do our letters and charms. Move everything over. Okay, so first we'll start with our angel number. Okay, pile 3's angel number. We have 1, 7, 1, 7, 4. So 174. Let's see. I use the angel number book by Kyle Gray. I really like it personally. So what is pile 3's message? Angels are encouraging to call back your power and take charge of your current situation. So if there's some situation that you feel like you've lost your power, you're being asked to call that back. That's a good technique to do at night. Like if you feel drained and stuff lately, before you go to bed, call your energy back and call it back cleansed and cleared. Say, you know, you can just lay there and I call my energy back. I call my energy back from wherever I've left it intentionally and unintentionally. Call my energy back from anyone who's taken it intentionally and unintentionally. And I call it back to me cleansed and cleared now. And it's a very recharging thing. Or if you're even feeling low of energy at any point in your day, it's a good technique to do. Like if you feel like you've just been exhausted or drained by other people, calling all the energy back. Like you do have the right to your own sovereignty, guys. So don't forget that. And calling your energy back is one way to bring that back in. Okay. So tips by Joy. No, all right. Let's move on to our zodiac dice. So this could be someone, this could be your sign. This could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week, sign, or the energy of the sign. All right, we have Gemini, flew out of my hand, and the 7th house. So there could be some sort of relationship with like a sibling relationship could be highlighted this week. Gemini rules the 3rd house, which is about communication. As well, but this also could just be a relationship with a Gemini, and then the 3rd house does rule siblings, so I feel like somebody's going to be like there's something going on with a sibling this week. It doesn't have to be bad or anything, but there could be a conversation needed with a sibling. The 7th house, but relationships in general, partnerships are highlighted. Focus on the other, like the other. This is ruled by Libra, by the way, and these are both air signs, so that could be indicative for your week too, being caught in your thoughts. Okay, so let's do our letters. So sometimes you spell words, sometimes locations or people's initials. I always miss the words, so I really love it when you help me and throw them into the comment section. So let's see, pile 3's letters. All right, we have an AA. We have 2 A's. So somebody could be doing AA as well, or dealing with someone in AA. We have an F. We have an X. So our X's are highlighted. We have a Q, a Z, and a C. You Could be faxing. For some reason I felt like saying Carfax. I don't know. Maybe someone's buying a car this week. There's no R here, but axe, maybe cutting something. I mean, we need an E for that though, right? All right, anyways, I'm going to stop. You guys, I miss so many things, so please let me know what word you see there. I would really appreciate it. I'm about to sneeze and I'm trying not to, but let's move on to our charms. This will be the last part of this reading. So what else does pile 3 need to know about their week, please? What do they need to know? Pile 3. Okay, you guys have a whole nother tarot spread in here. Let's see what we got. Move it, move it, move it. All right, we have the 5 of Wands, so some sort of competition that could lead to a pause or a different perspective shift with this Hanged Man. And after that pause, there's some sort of new epiphany, idea, aha moment, and this could be around your own worth and value. Someone also could be like fighting for your attention for some of you. That maybe gives you a new viewpoint on how people view you. Even like making sure that you view yourself properly, pile 3. I have a feeling like some of you guys are like really mean to yourself and your own thoughts, and you got to knock that off. Like, you have to realize your own value and honor yourself and realize your abundance and how much you are a gift to the world. And if you're not seeing that and reflected in the relationships around you, ask yourself, do I see that in myself? Because our relationships and the people outside of are a reflection of our internal world, and we can shift that. So start shifting your self-concept, your self-worth, and your self-perception, okay? Some of you guys could have a perception shift this week because of some sort of fight that goes down. Maybe this is standing in your power too. Like, you owe it to yourself to honor yourself, pile 3. All right, we have the love potion. So somebody could be under love spell. Someone could be under your love spell this week. There could be new love coming in. I think this says love. Actually, I don't know what that says. It kind of just looks like scribbles, but I'm going to call it a love potion. This also could be perfume. I don't know. But I have a feeling like there's some sort of love potion. I don't believe in love spells. I want to say that right now. Everyone has free will, but this could just be the vibe of being like, feel like you're caught under, like, in the excitement of love. All right, we have the motorcycles. So doing something exciting could be fun this week. Dealing with someone who rides motorcycles could be important, but this is like fast moving and moving forward and allowing yourself to go. And this feels like if you allow it, the universe is going to take off quick this week if you allow that. We have learn. So there's a need to learn something new this week. Being open to learning. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in doing things one way, we forget there are multiple ways of doing something. So be open to learning something new this week, pile 3. We have the OMG. So something shocking, maybe hearing some shocking news, some surprising information is coming up for you. And then we have the boat. This came up in pile 1 as well. And there was a message around like staying in your like boats in the harbor are safe, but that's not what boats were designed for. Boats were meant to sail, right? And go out into the water, not stay in the comfort zone. So there may be a push to get out of your comfort zone this week. And I feel like that's already come up. So that you're being guided again to really see where you want to go and actually take the risk to do that, because staying in your comfort zone isn't getting you anywhere outside of where you are now. If you want to stay there, rock on. If you want something different with your life, it's going to involve moving out of your comfort zone. This also could just be as simple as someone booking a cruise or going to Croatia. We have Croatia on here. That's a place I would love to visit. I know I have some viewers from Croatia as well. So if you're there, I want to visit you one day. Anyway, so that is the end of your pile 3. If any of these charms mean something else to you, please always honor that. I'm not going to pick up on everything. If you want to share what a charm means to you, I love hearing those stories as well in the comments. I will do an after reading chat. If you want to stick around and listen to me ramble on about nothingness, feel free to stick around after this pile. If not, I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Okay, so I have to do this quickly, actually. I just realized, like, my Mom watches my kids sometimes when I record this reading, and my little 3-hour chunk went by way too fast. So, oh man, I just put all those letters in our charm bag. It's okay. So this was a fun week ahead reading. I really like this. I think my favorite message was pile 2. If anybody's watching over from pile 2, I really loved that message a lot. They're all good. They all always are. I always mean for this reading to be like this fun, playful kind of thing, and it always turns into like these deep soul messages, but hey, hopefully the people that find them need them. So, and I picked all our angels this week. These are all angels that have around. This one is one of my favorites. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, this week I used the Tarot of Aphrodite tarot deck. It's beautiful. I did have to edit them down because this is fine art. So according to YouTube, it should be okay that, you know, there's some nips and stuff in there, but I did on the actual deck. I did go in and censor them a little bit, which makes me sad, but again, I'm trying to follow the rules here. But this deck is stunning. It's all fine art. Even in the little description book, like she talks about, the deck creator talks about how she got the idea to do this deck and everything. Like even in the card descriptions, like it has like affirmations, some keywords about this card, the art that was used for it, and the meaning of the card. It's a very, very beautiful deck. I'm going to have the and look at the edge on that. It's like this rose gold color. Again, Tarot of Aphrodite. I will have the link in the description box to her Etsy shop. But it's such a beautiful deck, so thank you again, Natasha, for that. That's the one we used. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything crazy going on in my week. My kids are in the middle of a 4-day weekend, which has made getting stuff done very hard. I can't really do stuff when the kids are around. So, anyone else have kids and just had, they used to only have like President's Day off. Why they have, or is it, no, it's Martin Luther King, which is very important. But like they used to just be Monday, but for whatever reason, my kids had Friday off too. And I'm like, okay. And of course it was my weekend, so I had them the whole time. That makes me sound like I don't love my kids. I adore my kids, but anyone knows when you're trying to work from home and then your kids are off, makes it a little hard. So right now they're at my mom's, so I can record this reading for you guys, but I'm already past my time when I should be heading back. It just flies by. I'm always trying to do like 75 million things when they aren't here because they're so much fun. I just don't ever get anything done when my kids are around and we make more messes. So anyways, all right, I think that's all I'm going to say, just because I do need to clean this up or get the back end merging, and so I can upload this video so you guys can have it today, because I try to release these on Sundays. But we'll end this reading with our little energy clearing, sound clearing. And for myself, okay. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you in a future reading. Bye.